So a big question. What is mobilization for you? What is it?
Mobilization for me was so tough at the beginning, just thinking about what is mobilization. It took me, I'd say, years to realize what it is. Now I feel more comfortable saying it. Mobilization is just bringing the community together and having the same point of view. Mobilizing a couple of our friends and talking about what's happening in our community. To me, that's mobilization. Mobilization is having sushi together. You don't say mobilize, it's so natural for us to wanna do activities together in the Inuit communities. I find that we don't even think mobilization because it's such a big word, but we do mobilize without realizing. And when I finally understood that, I understood like any little decision we make in our community is mobilization. It's whether it's in the council, whether it's at the radio station, whether we're having sushi together, which we do often, or beading or sewing, that's mobilization to me. It's such a big word for a meaningful thing that we don't realize that we're doing it all the time, every day. And I love that. I love mobilization without it being mobilization.
I think that what we've heard from a lot of people is that sometimes like mobilizing and sticking to it can be challenging. But what motivates you to continue doing that mobilization and to work together?
There's a lot of times where we find it tough to continue, especially because we're working with people, we're working with feelings and emotions, and we don't want to step on each other or I don't know how to explain it, because we're so close to certain people, and the certain people that we're close to are usually people who also are decision makers in the community. It's the respect of, like, we don't want to burn bridges ever, but unfortunately that happens when you're in that kind of decision making position. And it's when you see little changes, that's what motivates me. Little changes. Even when I see a teenager, like, oh my God, how is she so smart? I don't think I was even half as smart as she was as being a teenager. Like all the pressures that they have today, and when they overcome something or when they're doing something positive in the community, that's what motivates me. What motivates me is, we still see the leaders wanting to do good. We still see people working every single day. That means something's working. Those little small changes, that's what motivates me. And even though it's hard to sometimes see any kind of change, when you look back, there's a lot of changes. Despite all the trauma that we all feel growing up or that's happened in our communities, even if it wasn't us who was going through it, if it was someone else, there's so many good in our community. In our little region of Nunavik, there's so much good happening.
A place that I call home, it's cold outside. I promise it will warm you with a smile that's bright. It's gently snowing now, children are playing too. Elders are sharing stories to kids old and new. Upigo supugun inuniltinin as Inunktitut asatawelottugun manipugun. Sharing some laughter, no matter the weather. But when we need each other, we come together. Teaching the young youth our way of life, trying to keep our culture alive.